Hi, it's your girl Chynarose78 again, and I'm coming to you to let you guys know that I really love the support and I love the emails that I received on right_Varessa@yahoo.com. And before I get started, I would like to read something that someone actually emailed me, and I got a chance to print it out for you to let you know how I really appreciate you, YouTube fans, and the rest of my IFM members for your support and your love and what it is that I'm trying to pursue as a woman and to extend my welcome to other women. I received today from a woman, Karen, from Monroe, Louisiana. She said, after going to your website, I felt like I could just be myself. Your words in your video has really inspired me to do better in my life and aim to become a better person. Please continue to make videos and know that God is truly working in your favor. I told her that I would give her a shout out, so shout out to Miss Karen in Monroe, Louisiana for much love and support. And also, there was someone that emailed me wanting to know, how do I become a member of IMF? It's just as simple as can be. What you need to do is go to www.ifoundmeassociation.com and you need to submit your information, or you can personally send me an email at right_Varessa@yahoo.com. And once you send that email, you will receive a form as such that says, I wonder if you can see this, I hope that you can see it. It says, I Found Me Association for Women, and what you would need to do is to have your name, your address, email address, telephone number, and the best time for you to be reached. As you read in the fine print at the bottom, all information that you are given in this information sheet, it will only be confidential and it's only shared with your consent and your blessings. So therefore, once you contact me, I will send you a contact sheet like this, as you can see, and you will be able to become an IFM member and start your journey. So, shout out to those that shout out to me. Now, today I would like to discuss things that we deal with. As you noticed earlier today, they buried Miss Whitney Houston. Rest in peace. I would love to give blessings and love to her mother and her daughter. And I was on Twitter earlier today, and you can also find me on Twitter at Chynarose78. But anyway, there was a lot of things that I got from that ceremony that really touched my heart. And some of those things was the fact that a lot of people came to Christ just by seeing her funeral on TV. And I think that that is such a blessing and that is such a joy that something so traumatic can bring such joy and such peace to a lot of us around the world, which is what I aim for. You saw a lot of women that gave back to Miss Whitney Houston, and that's what IFM is about. We like to give back, and we like to encourage women and let them know that before our time is up, you must make some type of mark on this earth to make sure that if something happens to you, that you feel within yourself that you found yourself, and others will be able to say, yes, she contributes something so dear and so just dynamic to this world. So today I would like to discuss fear. Growing up, my father is a pastor, as you may see behind me. I'm going to get this paper. Sorry, Dad. But this is my father. His name is Harold Wright Jr. And on this program, he was celebrating his 51st anniversary celebration. And his name is Harold Wright Jr. And he is a residing bishop and pastor of a church in Winfield, Louisiana, Greater Nils Temple Church of God in Christ. So I have a lot of Christian background, and fear was one of the things that my father used to tell us about. A lot of people may have heard different, I would say, things that fear could mean. But fear is to us false evidence appearing real. F-E-A-R. Fear. I feel like even with what we discussed earlier in my other two videos, the jealousy, and then we discussed forgiveness, I believe that a lot of us, we develop those type of emotions because we fear something in life. We may fear the loss of something. We may fear the fact that we're not good enough for something, which can lead to jealousy, and which can also lead to you having a resentful feeling within your heart. So I would like to just break it down for you just a little bit to give you a little bit of an insight on what it is that you can do to release some of the fear that you may have within your life that you may be dealing with. The first thing that I would like to do is give props where props is due. Like I mentioned earlier in my first video, when I said that my organization is called I Found Me, I gave props to Zero because that's where I got my idea from his song. Now, in IFM, we study and we read certain books that gives us an outline on things that we can help with other people. So I do not take full credit for the lessons that I've been taught in my life. So the title of this book is But How Can I? Everyone in my organization has a copy of this book that we carry around with us on a daily, and we read this and we go back to this and we find certain things that can help us throughout the day. At the bottom it says, improving your Christian attitude so you can have a better self-image, overcome depression and worrying, and be more grateful, and more and more and more. Please go out and get this book. The author of this book is Doris Black and Charlotte Miz. Go out and get this book. Once you get this book, I will need for you to go and find yourself a journal. Get yourself a journal and write down certain things in your life that you feel like, okay, I'm dealing with. Okay, if I'm dealing with fear, then I need to write down things that I fear. If I'm dealing with jealousy, I need to write down things that I'm jealous of. And later on in my other videos, we will discuss other topics that we talk about in my IFM association. As you see, got my hat on because I'm a hats person. I feel like being saved, you should also be beautiful and have your own attitude and your own image and enjoy being who you are as a person. So I would want you to go out once again, go get this book. Read this book. This will be your outline for what it is that you need to do to deal with fear, other topics, which are some of the topics that we discuss in our group. We get a lot of the topics from here, but when you have more people that respond to your topics, then you have a broader range of situations and a broader range of ideas that we can come up with. So I would like for you to do that. And first and foremost, the first thing that you would need to do is you need to pray. Because the Bible states that the Lord has not given us a spirit of fear, but He's given us a spirit of sound mind. So I hope you enjoyed this video that I have presented to you today. And there will be plenty more to come. So go check out my website. It is www.ifoundmeassociation.com, or feel free to email me at right_Veresa, VERESA.com, or VeresaW@gmail.com, or shoot me your tweet on Twitter at Chynarose78. You all have a blessed day. Deuces.